Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. Welcome to your Tarotvideoscope for March 2018 by Amma. Please make sure that you also listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign. If you do celebrate your birthday in March, happy birthday to you. Because for some of you, I think it's going to be your birthday. I'm going to also upload a whole new video for your sign. For those of you who like to know more, the link to the video is going to be right down here below in the show more description box. That link is going to take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase. In the Vimeo videos, I am opening 2 more cards, doing a whole new reading for you. I'm going to use 2 more cards from the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. If you are new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Remember to also set your preference about the notification. The notification is the little bell icon right here next to the subscribe. Remember that I'm going to do your mid-March 2018 reading live. I'm going to be doing a live Akashic reading, so please turn on the notification bell because that one is going to notify you when I'm live. Excuse me. Now I'm going to focus on this reading for you. Oh, and before I do that, if you'd like to have a personal consultation, please email me at ammalightworker@gmail.com. You may also contact me through my website, ammalightworker.com. Again, that information will be down here below in the show more description box. So I pulled 3 cards for you from the Psychic Tarot. I pulled 3 cards from you from the traditional tarot deck, and the general feelings that I keep getting for your sign. The moving card keeps on coming up. So for some of you, this could be an actual move they're talking about, and for other ones, this could be emotionally moving towards feeling better or feeling more optimistic. I also keep getting situations that have to deal with a relationship, a marriage. And for some of you, either you have to take some action, you have to make some changes in this relationship or a marriage, or maybe the change or the divorce or the separation already happened, and for some of you, as a result, that brought a move in your life. There was also something, I also keep picking up, generally speaking, also something around a financial situation for you. Lies, deceit, things that have to deal with some sort of an addiction, that also came up. So now allow me to break it down one by one. The first card that I wanted to show up for you is the 10 of Wands. It means in charge, in control, the burden of success, lightening your load. It also means moving, or moving up. So maybe with your career, moving up. So one cycle is coming to an ending, to a completion, and now it's time for you to enter or to begin some sort of a new endeavor. And sometimes this card also comes with a meaning, make sure that you don't overwork yourself. Now allow me to tune in and let me figure out what this means. For some of you, you have been carrying this burden for a long time, and it's now time for you to take this burden off your shoulders. They are talking about some emotional distress. They are talking about doubts. They are talking about a person or a relationship that makes you feel limited. But they're also talking about something, a situation that didn't really meet your expectations, and they are mostly warning you, or they are mostly drawing your attention to sometimes you may have a tendency to set yourself up for disappointment. For some of you, I keep getting that You are going to deal with people of importance, lawyers, attorneys. For some of you, maybe you need some spiritual guidance. For some of you, this could be about the guidance that you get from spirit guides, from angels in your dreams. But you are going to get guidance for you to kind of go through this transition, or if you are going through a separation, to go through this separation. For some reason, I also keep getting that they're talking about the aftermath, things that you have to take care of emotionally, financially, and in other ways in regards to a situation when you lost a loved one, maybe due to death, due to an illness, an accident. I don't know what this is, but this already happened. And for some of you, they're saying it's time for you to kind of detach, and it's time for you to start brand new, to start fresh. There's a lot of communication. I do see you communicating with a lot of people in March. Maybe for some of you it's your birthday and people are going to wish you happy birthday, gifts, plans for get-togethers and celebrations. For other ones, maybe there's a lot of communication that needs to happen. For some of you, this is going to be about some news that you could be expecting from an insurance agency, maybe some sort of a reimbursement. Maybe you need to talk a lot to banks, attorneys, accountants. For some of you, this could be all of a sudden some money could show up for you through these banks or through taxes or through an attorney or an accountant. That could be the case for some of you. I also keep getting some sort of a move, but the way this is coming to me, it does feel like you feel the pressure of having to move. And I keep getting, if that is the case indeed, and you just moved or you are about to move, I keep getting that this move will serve your right. It feels like you need to be in a new place. You need to have like new scenery around you. And for some of you, you need to come out from a period, from a time of isolation, from a time of solitude. So it could be that in March you could also be transitioning from that time when you felt maybe lonely or isolated, and now you're going to feel a little bit like you are a little bit more integrated, or you are a little bit more centered. But for some of you, it's time for you to stop either a period of mourning, a period of loneliness. Maybe a new person is coming in and there's no need, and you don't have to feel lonely anymore, or simply coming out of some sort of a period of isolation. I also keep getting an image of some of you either visiting the countryside or a rural area or the suburbs, or the desire to kind of be in a different area that maybe feels like home, or maybe there's not so much traffic, like somewhere away from the city where life has some sort of a slower pace. Maybe some of you really need to connect with your inner self. Maybe you need to reconnect with what do you want, what do you want to do. Maybe for some of you this is some sort of a healing process that needs to happen. You spending some time alone or spending some quality time with yourself, even if it means going away and being away for a couple of hours or a couple of days. But for some reason, I keep getting moving back for some of you. The next card that you have is Eight of Cups, and it means walking away from an addiction, walking away from something bad, walking away from negative people, walking away from a negative relationship, negative forces, negative energies, due to your newly found courage or due to this newly found idea. And now you are walking toward a new beginning. You are working toward a new life. And for some of you, this could be due to this newly found idea, working toward a new endeavor. I feel that for some of you, first, they're saying that in terms of your job and in terms of your career, there's some sort of a energy that to me it feels like very, very refreshing. Maybe in the place where you work, maybe they made changes and that makes you feel refreshed. This could be you making changes about the way how you do your work, even if it means for some of you simply moving your desk, simply making like doing little changes like that, but you are going to feel much different. I keep getting that for some of you, this is about the security of your job, how safe and secure, or that idea that you could be losing your job and now you feel like, now I really secured my job, now I really secured my position here, I really secured my title, I really secured, or maybe more clients are coming in if you need to have more clients to make more money and to feel more secure. But for some of you, something that will happen in a work-related situation, in a place where you work, is going to make you feel more secure and also like you deserve this, more deserving. I also keep getting that for some of you, you need to walk away from a feeling that in some ways, subconsciously, is still influencing you when you had to deal with this feeling of failure. For some of you, the feeling of rejection. And for some of you, you seem to have like a dreamy-like kind of nature, and you seem to put a lot of emphasis in a reality that maybe it's not really there. Maybe there's a lot of imagination in your mind, and then when the reality hits you, you get a little bit disappointed. So whatever's going on, either in your mind, you're making the situation worse, or in your mind, you're making the situation much prettier than it is. So this could be a tendency that some of you may have. And mentally, I keep getting that in March is going to be the month of big moments of realization. A big moment when you are going to realize something about yourself, something about your past. Big moment of you realizing something of importance about someone with whom you either are in love, you are married to them, or maybe you simply have a love interest about this other person. And for some of you, it feels like you're going to make some important choices and decisions, either walking away from a relationship, or maybe you need to heal mentally, let go of these old beliefs, and you may need to be a little bit more open, okay, and come out a little bit all this time when you feel isolated, and you need to open up your heart a little bit more towards finding love, the idea of finding love again. But I keep getting that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, because the way this is coming to me, it feels like you have been in this darkness or in isolation or in this tunnel, and now you can see the very first sparks of light. For some of you, they are talking about a spiritual journey, seeing, recognizing, feeling unlighted. They are talking about spiritual healing, spiritual practices, religious practices. It feels like For some of you, you may embrace more these gifts of intuition or the gift of prophecy or the gift of psychic ability, if that's the case indeed with you. If you are an actor or if you are a writer, it feels like you're going to embrace more in full any gifts that you have, creative, whatever gifts you have, embracing more and more your original talent, accepting more of your self. For some of you, I really feel that you are going into travel. You are going to be going to some sort of a spiritual retreat when you are really going to feel awakened. And for other ones, this is about awakening of a passion for life. Maybe you're going to find someone very interesting, and maybe they're going to ignite for you, feelings of love and passion again. I feel like for some of you, this is the beginning of fulfillment. Maybe you had some ideas, some plans in your mind, and now I feel like one by one they are showing me the cups one by one being filled, one by one, things happening. You doing things one by one. You handling a situation one thing at a time. Now understand that sometimes when I talk about addiction, of course, not everybody's going to have addiction or dealt with addictions at some point. There are also emotional addictions that they are talking about, and for some of you, you may also experience some sort of a change of heart, change of your mind. You could be getting ready to do something entrepreneurial, because for some of you, I feel that you have been sitting on this idea, on this desire, but maybe you are trying to find the means, the money, the right people for this entrepreneurial idea to come to life. And you could be in a position now, maybe the environment for some of you will be just the right environment, and you are going to start to act on some entrepreneurial idea, entrepreneurship. So this is what I keep getting for some of you. I feel like there's some sort of a selection that you will be doing. This could be like selecting people on, maybe you have a Facebook and you need to select people on Facebook. Maybe, adding more people, deleting some people. There's something like that. For other ones, excuse me, you could be doing similar things with some sort of a mailing list, either adding more names, more emails, making some changes, deleting some emails. So it feels like a selection of, maybe you are preparing to do something. This could be in relation maybe to some networking event as well. For some of you, this could be about making some sort of a list. Maybe for those of you who are moving, it's about, a list of things that you need to pack, unpack, and prepare for this transition or for this move. But for some reason, I also keep getting that for some of you, this is about some sort of a separation of a business, an account. Maybe you had joint account with someone, and now maybe you're going to not have this joint account anymore, separating, some sort of a separation of money, properties, or even, the mutual bank account. I feel that for some of you, time has come for you to enjoy being on the spotlight. Maybe your work is going to put you on a position of spotlight. And maybe you're going to get some recognition about the work that you are doing, or some recognition coming to you through your work. Therefore, you're going to feel more on the spotlight, but you are also going to feel successful, and you are going to enjoy more being on the spotlight. For some of you, they are bringing a family-related situation where something has already happened in your past, when you felt that somebody just walked away from you. For some of you, they are talking about childhood wounds, childhood situations, where maybe one of your parents walked away, or in some ways you may still struggling with the idea of separation, or you may still be struggling with abandonment issues, or issues of being alone. And for some of you, the root cause of these feelings has to deal with the situation in your childhood when one of your parents or somebody walked away. I keep getting that for some of you, I need to reassure you that you are going to be able to either create your own family and have children, or for some of you, I need to reassure you that you starting over again, having a marriage again, and having being part of a family, creating a new family again will be possible. But I also am drawn to reassure you for I need to give you some reassurance about a child. Whatever this means for you, they're saying that you need reassurance, and I keep getting positive things or something good. You need to be reassured about the situation involved with a child, or you having a child. For some of you, I don't know why, but I keep getting a hotel. I don't know if you're working in a hotel. I don't know that you could be looking to book a hotel or a place to stay, but for some reason this is showing up in your reading. Leave me a comment down here below, because I don't know what this is. The next card that you have is the Devil card. So it's not such a good card, but allow me to tune in. So let me see what messages are going to come in. So this is another card that talks about addiction. It's another card that also indicates maybe feeling scattered, and it also means adverse conditions or a negative cycle of events. And sometimes this card means addictions of any kind, addiction to an emotion, addiction to an unhealthy relationship as well. So now allow me to tune in and let me figure out what this is, because this is really about some of you having to give up something that is not real. Maybe the idea of you being with someone, maybe you were never with this person, but maybe you have the wrong idea about this person, and you may have to let go of the idea that you have about this person, or the hope that the two of you are a good match and you can be together. For other ones, this is really about a breakup. This is really about a relationship, and this is the second time that this is coming up. For some of you, I feel like it's time, whatever this means for you. Maybe you're thinking of a breakup, maybe you're thinking of a separation or a divorce, and maybe you are not able yet to, maybe you need to figure it out on your own, when is the right moment for you. And for some of you, this could be like, maybe it is time for you to leave your old lifestyle and start a brand new lifestyle, maybe a healthier approach. Maybe this is about the place of living, leaving an old place behind, and now starting fresh with a new place to live. For some reason, I'm shown smoking, and I'm shown lungs, and I'm shown some Pisceans struggling with allergies, dust. I keep getting a sense of a few tears shed, but the way this is coming to me me, this other image that I keep getting of tears shed, it doesn't feel like hurting, it doesn't feel like it's bad. It feels like very healing, liberation. For some of you, this could be tears of joy, and for some of you, this could be because you are leaving a struggle behind, and now you are going to have some sort of a sense of liberation. So it doesn't feel like crying because you're hurting. It feels like the aftermath or something that is going to be very good or liberating for you, or even the tears of joy. You're going to find some important answers. To help you with these answers, I keep getting that either you are going to go through a time of deep reflection, through a time of deep reevaluation, maybe wanting to spend some time alone, and you are really going to look deeper into yourself, and these answers are going to come from within you. For other ones, you could be getting some valuable help from someone who is trustworthy of your trust, someone who is trustworthy of gaining your trust. This could be a professional of some sort. This could be a lawyer that you trust. This could be a friend that you trust. This could be a psychologist that you trust. This could be a healer that you trust. This could be a doctor that you trust. This could be a family member that you trust. Maybe you don't necessarily trust everyone in the family, but you particularly trust this person. But above all, what you need to do is you need to trust in yourself, and you need to trust that things can get better. And I also keep getting it is a lot about your own self-esteem and getting your power back. So maybe there was a situation when you felt that you lost your power, maybe you were hurting and you felt that you lost your power, maybe due to a relationship, maybe you had some financial problems and you felt like you don't have the power. Maybe this could be in a legal situation, but for some reason I keep getting that you are going to get your power back. I keep getting a situation around somebody being reinstated. So maybe, I don't know what this is. A reinstatement is being shown to me. For some of you, you could be receiving a bonus or a promotion as well in March, because they are showing me different kinds of financial rewards, and a bonus or a promotion seems to be one of them. The way this is coming to me, they're saying the universe has a way to make things work out for you. Like, it feels like if you are struggling, there's another door that opens up for you, or people are going to show up to help you. So at the end, everything balances out. For some of you, I just feel like you could be meeting someone online. Maybe you don't have these problems, because this is a general reading. Everybody's situation is different. But for some of you, I keep getting like talking to someone online and really enjoying the conversation and making this mental connection with someone online. But I also keep getting, I don't know why, maybe some of you are not even looking to lose weight, but in the process of you making this important change, making this important choice, you could be losing the weight that you were holding on to. So losing weight seems like a side effect of something that is happening in your life, or a side effect of something that you are doing. That's going to be the case. And I also keep getting, if you are struggling with pain, discomfort in your legs, in your feet, you may find some solution to it, or some answers that temporarily are going to help you with these health conditions related to feet, to the legs. I don't know why that came up. I hope that made sense to you. And generally speaking, I keep getting that emotionally there's going to be a huge turning around for you, because I keep getting some of you will start to feel more complete, more fulfilled, or happier. They're talking about you being happy again and turning around of some events that will lead to you being happy, or simply going out more and just having more fun and enjoying more, and enjoying life more, or enjoying life again. But happiness is possible. Being happy again. So that's what I keep getting for you, Pisces. I hope that this made sense to you. Please leave me a comment down here below. If you'd like to know more, I'm going to upload a whole new video about your sign. I'm going to open 2 more cards from the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. If you'd like to contact me for a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. Thank you again so very much. Thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, I love you for watching. Bye.